She texts you at midnight, not because it's urgent, not because she misses you, but because she knows you'll answer. And you do, not realizing that in that moment, you didn't just give your time, you gave away your value. Boundary 1, stop being always available. A man who is always reachable is silently telling the world, my time doesn't matter, but your time does matter, more than anything. Marcus Aurelius once said, you could leave life right now, let that determine what you do, say, and think. Think about that. You only get this one life. Why waste it being a backup plan for someone who doesn't respect your grind? Being unavailable doesn't make you rude, it makes you respected. A focused man isn't easy to reach, and that makes every moment with him more meaningful. Boundary 2, disrespect is never a joke. She teases you. Maybe it's a playful insult. Maybe it hits a little too close. You laugh, but inside something shifts. You feel it. That wasn't just a joke, it was a test. And you failed. Because when you allow disrespect once, you silently give permission for it to continue. Respect begins where your tolerance ends. Being stoic doesn't mean you stay silent. It means you respond with calm strength. You look her in the eye and say, don't speak to me like that. Once, clearly, without anger. That's not aggression. That's self-respect. Boundary 3, don't chase her emotions. She's distant, cold, snappy. Your instinct is to fix it, to chase her emotional storm with logic or reassurance. But here's the truth. A woman doesn't need you to match her emotions. She needs you to anchor them. You don't calm a storm by jumping into it. You calm it by staying grounded in your own energy. The next time she acts up, do nothing. Not out of spite, but out of self-control. When you refuse to be pulled into her chaos, she learns something powerful. You're not reactive. You're reliable. Boundary 4, say less, mean more. A strong man doesn't over-explain. If you cancel plans because you're working, you don't need to send a long apology. You say, I've got work to finish. Let's talk later. Simple, clear, direct. Over-explaining screams insecurity. It's a desperate attempt to be liked. But here's the truth. A man on a mission doesn't need to be understood. He needs to stay aligned. And when she sees you stand firm without begging for approval, she doesn't feel abandoned. She feels attracted. Boundary 5, never bend your values. Discipline, loyalty, purpose. Those are your core principles. And then she walks in. Beautiful, exciting, tempting. And slowly she pulls you away from what made you powerful. She wants you to skip the gym, cancel the meeting, compromise your code, and you let her. Because it feels like love. But love that demands you betray yourself isn't love. It's slow self-destruction. Seneca said, no man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself. This is your test. Do you give in to her world or stand firm in yours? A woman may love many men, but she will only respect the one who refuses to betray his soul. These 5 boundaries aren't tricks. They're not about control, they're about strength. When you live with self-respect, she feels it. And whether she stays or leaves, you remain grounded, clear, untouchable. That's the kind of man women don't forget. That's the kind of man you were born to be. Subscribe for more content. Like, comment, and share if this message resonated with you.